feel that?
So, I've been hearing some strange noises outside now for a bit. I'll open the window to show you. It's really strange. Listen.
It's not an animal, is it?
Who or what just made that sound?
Did you hear a loud boom earlier today? Several people heard and felt a loud noise around 12:30 Central Time this afternoon.
All over Carter County took to social media about a loud boom that shook their homes and workplaces around 10:15 this morning.
So I ran to the back door and looked out, but I didn't see anything. We've heard Jesus is coming. We've heard lots of things.
In Sweden, this sure sounds like a trumpet. In Michigan, another trumpet-like sound.
And are there any other potential explanations for what these people are calling skyquakes?
Well, the problem I have with there being other explanations is the amount of energy required to create that kind of sound is beyond some guy out in the woods. The most powerful radio stations in the United States, I think they're 50,000 watts. And the amount of power that HAARP puts out that is published is around 3 million watts. It'd be very difficult to duplicate enough power.
One popular explanation for all of these strange sounds being heard around the world is some people believe they are angels. They are the 7 angels sounding the 7 trumpets, which is talked about in Revelation. Now, before I tell you whether I believe these are the 7 angels, first, we need to know just what are these 7 trumpets. And I promise you this, it will scare some of you. It will scare some of you very greatly. When the first angel sounds his trumpet, hailstones and fireballs mingled with blood will be cast down to earth, and 33% of all the world's trees will be burned up, and so will the green grass. It will be no more. When the second angel sounds his trumpet, a large big mountain on fire, something huge, will fall from the sky and fall straight down into the sea. At that very moment, the sea will be turned to blood, just like in the days of Moses, and millions of sea creatures will die, and 1/3 of all the world's ships will be sunk. Now let me ask you a question. Does that sound like those strange sounds that we've been hearing very recently? Well, before we make a clear decision, let's first consider this mind-blowing fact. When the third angel sounds his trumpet, the Bible says a vast, huge star will come crashing down to the earth and will pollute many of the waters of the earth. Many of the fresh water systems will taste bitter. What is the name of this star? It's called wormwood. But if you have a Ukrainian Bible in front of you, some translations of the Ukrainian Bible say this word, wormwood, can also mean Chernobyl. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that very interesting? And if you visit Chernobyl for any reason you decide to go there, if you stand in the town centre, there you will find the Chernobyl Star Memorial. What is the Chernobyl Star Memorial? Well, it's an angel blowing a trumpet. But we're going to come back to that in a moment's time. When the fourth angel sounds his trumpet, the Bible says that 1/3 of the light that is given out by the sun, the moon and the stars will be darkened. It's almost as if God has said to the people, okay, for your whole life you've said, I choose darkness over the light of Christ. I choose my sin and to hide in the shadow.